All right, so welcome everybody. Today we'll go over like how you can grow your email list using quizzes. You don't need a lead magnet or even really need a website really. This is a really easy way to grow your email list. So if you have a website, it'll help because you can embed this quiz right into the website. But if you don't, this platform also hosts your quizzes as well, so you don't actually need one. But let's get started. So the software that we're using for this is called Involve.me. I came across this when I was looking for a platform to host my quizzes because I didn't feel like paying $100, $200 for these other platforms. I just wanted like a monthly thing, if possible, that I could cancel at any time. This one is actually free. If you want to integrate this with your autoresponder, it does cost a little bit. But if not, if you just want to create quizzes, it's great. And even the paid version, it's great. And it's not that much money, I believe. It's about $25 as the recording of this video, but that could change, that could not. So let's get right into it. So let me move my face. So once you go to involve.me, you create your login information, like create an account. So obviously it's going to be email and password, and then you're good to go. After that, you'll land on this page right here. So we just go to create a project, and these quizzes will work for you if you're an affiliate marketer, if you're in the retail space, if you have any other sort of e-com online business, or like I said, if you're just doing affiliate work for anything like that, or a blogger, anything. These quizzes are very interactive, and usually people like quizzes. You see a huge success with BuzzFeed and how many people use their quizzes and share their quizzes. So it's just a psychological thing. People like to take quizzes and see where they're at, especially personality quizzes, which is there's one that I created. If you want to check the one out that I created, the link for it is newstreetsmarts.com /quiz. I can link it down below in the video. You'll also find you'll find a link for involve.me that you can find the direct link in there. I know it's a little hard to find this software specifically. Because there's so many other ones. But I'll link this one specifically down below, and then the autoresponder that I use for it, which is Aweber, I can link that one there too. And the way Aweber is also free. So when you click on create new, there's a different templates that you can choose from. Right now, this is my second time around trying to make this video, so I already knew that I kind of like this sneaker template here. So we'll go to choose, but you can choose anyone really. I just like the colors on it. And then what I've seen on TikTok a lot is, a lot of these videos of people dry scooping pre-workout. If you're not a fitness person, just follow along. You can, kind of plug and play with whatever your niche or industry is. But we'll name this what's the right pre-workout for you. I know this is missing like a little apostrophe, but that's just the name of the quiz, right? So there's a couple of different outcomes that you can have. So, excuse me, you can have a answer-based outcome or a score-based outcome that I would recommend looking into. The one I personally use is answer-based outcomes, just because this will lead the person to the outcome based on what questions they answered most. This one, you can put a scoring system to your answers, and depending on that score, that's where your person will come out to. So let's just start editing on answer-based outcomes. You can play around with the score-based outcomes too. They're just as good. So right now, what I like to do usually whenever you get a template like this, it's gonna have extra stuff that you don't really need. If you want to take advantage of everything, you can. But for this video, I just want to teach you guys how to use it. So here at the bottom, you have the different questions that you can ask. You can add more, or you can take some away. For now, we'll take some away so we don't make this video 1,000 minutes long. So let me take this away. I just want it to be like 3 questions. I would recommend you have a couple more questions, not so many that it takes a person forever to go through your test, but enough. So on this side, you have the questions. On this side, you have the outcomes. So really, I only want 3 or 2 different outcomes, let's say. two different outcomes. So we're there. First of all, I want to go change the outcomes. That way we know our mapping is right. So down here at the bottom, you'll see the outcomes. Um, so we'll change the image here for this shoe. Let me move my face again. And then I already kind of had an idea of what I was going to do here. So I already saved some images to my computer. So we'll be, let's say the product you're promoting is pre-workout, Um, so maybe you're an affiliate for Bang. Let's say I'm an affiliate for Bang. um, and then so we put their picture right there. We go over to the next one and then pre-fill this right here with another pre-workout, which would be C4. Obviously, the results will be depending on what industry you're in. For me, I'd like to review books. So on my quiz, I just recommended people books. So instead of pre-workout, I was sending people to an Amazon link for books, or different things. So if you're a hairstylist, you can send them to your custom website after for the results. You can say, hey, this is what haircut will look better for your face shape. Anything like that would work. So right here, now that we got those outcomes, we can change the name. Right now it's default to Men's Road, so we can change this one to Bang. And like I said, right here is where you would send them to your own customized URL. But for now, we just want to keep them inside the quiz. And then we'll go over to this other one and name this one C4. That way we kind of have an idea of where to send people. And we'll change this stuff later. But let's go back to our first question here. That's our landing page. This is an image right here, which the font looks really cool. You can make something like that on Canva. Canva.com is really good, but for now, we just want a basic headline and a basic image. So we have the image there, and then we can draw the heading, drag and drop the heading from the right-hand side over here. Delete this stuff. Keep the let's go button. The let's go button is just going to take us over to the next question. But so we edit the headline, click on it, and then on this right hand side you have all your settings and your controls. So right here we can say what we'll go all caps, what pre-workout you should get based on the way you lift. Something like that, something creative. If you need any inspiration on headlines, you can go over to BuzzFeed quizzes. They're famous for having really good headlines. So if you scroll down on these, you can kind of get inspiration from their headlines as well. So this one is Eat Your Way Through the Day to find out which Toy Story character you are. The cake you bake determines exactly how many children you have. These headlines like don't make sense to a point where like it makes you really curious to see what it is. So yeah, but we can work on this. I'm just showing you what the possibilities are. The subheadline, you can say takes less than 3 minutes. And then for the shoes, obviously we're not promoting shoes, or the quiz isn't about shoes, so we'll go ahead and change this here. And I can move my face somewhere, but I had already preloaded, saved a picture of a guy on my computer because I knew I was going to do this. I didn't want to be searching for pictures. Like I said, I didn't want to make this too long, but that looks really good. What pre-workout you should get based on the way you lift. And then a picture of this guy. We want to take this thing off. Let's go. So you can also change the color of the button here to the same. We'll go to design, change this element only, background color. We'll change it to as close as we can get to the background of that. That's pretty dang close. But yeah, you can also get the exact color code if you just go to Google and type in image color code search, and then get the exact color code from this, or just go into this and look at the color code. It would be a lot easier. But we go to the next question now. We can erase this stuff right here. Like I said, whenever you first get a template, you just erase all this stuff. Then the question right there will be, let's make it my bench press max is more than my squat. And then what I usually like to do, very easy ones, you can do agree or disagree answers. So those are the images that they already had picked out for the answers, but I already have these saved on here. So I have one saved for agree, which is a thumbs up icon. Then one saved for disagree, which is a thumbs down icon right there. And then, when you click on the answers, and then right here, it'll show the images that are attached to them. And then here you can have the heading, which will show down here. So on the thumbs up, we want to have agree. Thumbs down will obviously be disagree. Perfect. And then you see how these the pictures look all weird. That on where it says image shape, you just change that to circle, and see how that fixes that. That's great. So then, now that we have that, we go to the next question. We delete this stuff again, delete, and then we change the header of the question again. To my or I usually work or lift. Yeah, we'll say lift first thing in the morning. Usually lift first thing in the morning. From last time, we know that we have to change the images to circles so they look better. You can change them to rectangles if you want. But I'm kind of trying to get this through this quickly. Like I said, if you have any other questions, you can follow me. I'll put my socials on the description there, as well as the links to this if you want to check them out. Very, really recommend it. It doesn't take a tech whiz to figure this stuff out. As you can see, it's all drag and drop. So I usually lift first thing in the morning. What we forgot to do on the first question, we'll go back to it. You click on the answers. You want each answer to map to a certain outcome. So right here where it says map to outcome, if they say agree to my bench is more than my squat, you're a C4 person, you're probably a bro, like a bro lifter. If you disagree to it, we'll just take you to bang. And then on the next question, I usually lift first thing in the morning. If you lift at night, you're probably not going to want something that's going to have a lot of caffeine because you'll stay up for weeks, right? So with these questions, I think C4 has the most caffeine out of these. So if you lift first thing in the morning, you can afford to go with C4. If you lift later on the day, maybe bang because it has less caffeine. Maybe I don't know if it does or not, but and then the third question we can go, which I have a high caffeine. Did I spell caffeine right? Caffeine tolerance. English is my second language, guys. English is my second language. Okay. So on the image here, we want to change it again to agree, disagree. That's the easiest way to do it. Just have agree, disagree answers. Or if you're doing like, promoting skincare products, you can have, a title of the quiz be like, what makeup will be best for your skin, and then you can have one of the questions will be, do you have dry skin or do you have dry skin or oily skin? You can have one of these questions answers be dry skin, one of the answers have be oily skin, and then change the pictures to a woman or a guy with oily skin, and then a picture of the guy with dry skin for the other one. It's very simple. We'll hit agree, and then disagree. And the easiest way to do this, I can show you what the easier way to have done this would be, but we'll change these to image shape to circle. There we go. And then we might want agree to map to, if you have a high tolerance, you go to C4. If you have a low tolerance, you go to bang. And then the easiest way to have done this, if you see at the bottom right here, it says duplicate. You can duplicate this page, and then that way you don't have to keep changing the images. You can just change the headline. That would be the easiest way to do it. But anyways, so we'll go to our outcomes here. We delete this because we don't need it. We don't need this. We just want a basic headline in the picture, which you can have more description, but the heading we can have at the right hand side. We drag it over here, and then this we can have it be bang in all caps. Subheadline for your crackhead energy needs. Very simple, right? And then we have a picture of Bang. If you're, let's say I'm affiliated with Bang, right? Let's say that, which I'm not, but if you were, you can put another headline in here, very fast. Another headline in here, and then with, whoops, get yours now with, get yours now. Delete the subheadline. Go in here. Actually, we can delete this because it's already on there. Delete that, and there's a way you can just add a single button right there. So we add a single button, change the text on the button, and then let's say I had a 10% off code, right? 10% off coupon, something like that. 10% off. Most of these will have like get 10% off, or something that makes sense with your offer. So like, or get this free, or get this. Just link, and then right here where it says web address, you can link it to your website, to the product. If you have a certain link for an affiliate product, you can send them to their sales page. It's very simple. And then we want to change it to the next one as well. And we get rid of this stuff, get rid of everything. We're almost wrapped up with this. So if you're enjoying this, you can kind of watch this a couple of times if I'm going too fast. But headline will be C4. And then you can come up with a clever subheadline too if you need to. Then we get rid of all of this stuff. Yes, get rid of it. You can also integrate these with your email autoresponder, like I said. So get it, not get them. Get it now. My cap lock is on, but whatever. We'll go in here, add a button. Get it now with a 10% coupon, or with 10% off. There it is. And then you would put your link that you want to send them to right there, so that if they click the button, it'll go to that link. You kind of have to tell these things what to do. A lot of the times they're not very smart. But anyways, so if we want to go back here and look exactly, we go to design and preview, and this would be exactly what people would see when they land on there. Like, that looks crisp, right? If you want to see, most of your traffic will come from mobile. So you go to mobile, and then, so when they say, let's go, my bench press is more, I'll say, sure, my bench press is more. And then I usually lift first thing in the morning. Disagree. I forgot to change that one to disagree. I have a high caffeine tolerance. Yes. Agree. And then it'll tell me Bang is my choice. Bang is the best for me. So then right here, it'll have my 10% off coupon. And then it's very simple. If you want to collect email addresses, you want to add another down here, another question right here, and then have it be in a contact form. Drag the contact form over. You can integrate this software with your email autoresponder. If I'm talking over your head, just kind of ignore this step right here, but you can go collect first name, last name, and then the email address. And then before your customer or whoever's taking the quiz can get the results, they have to give you the email address. So that way, in case that they don't buy from any of these outcome pages, if they don't buy from clicking here, you always have their email, so you can follow up with them later down the line and say, hey, I saw you took the quiz, but forgot to take advantage of this 10% off coupon code. So that's pretty much what it is. If you guys want to know how to embed this trade on your website with getting the code from it, just let me know. But like I said, if you guys like this video, you can like it, share it, whatever. And then if you want to see more, just comment down below like what you want to see. And also, like I said, I will link my quiz down below so you can, kind of hack it. I will also link the software here and my email autoresponder software. If you want to support the little channel videos, they are affiliate links. So if you sign up through them and then get the paid version of these softwares, I will get a little kickback from that too. But hope you guys got a lot of value from this. Hope I can keep doing these soon.